Hey there YouTube, what's happening? It's Bill Coker here from KeystoneWeapon.com, and I wanted to take a few minutes and show you a couple of my guns that Master Gunsmith at Rock Island Armscor International, Arnel, has built me, and show you the new masterpiece of my collection here, which is my Armscor CCO, I guess you can call it. It's kind of a new special gun for me that's kind of a hybrid. It's a 45 ACP bull-barreled with the commander length slide and the officer length frame. It was something that Arnel and I have been talking about for a little bit. Based on I've seen a couple other manufacturers, I've seen a couple other guys that have built CCO style guns, and I really wanted to have one as a carry gun, and we kind of talked about some of the things I wanted to have in the gun, and he gave me some things that he thought would be good in his particular pistol that he built himself, and then I kind of gave him free rein to sort of go ahead and run with it, because I trust basically everything he's ever built me has come out awesome. So I wanted to kind of show you a couple of things on that gun and a few of the others. If you follow my YouTube channel or some of my posts and things like that on other forums, you've already seen my custom TCM, which is going to be great because this year it looks like this is going to come to fruition as a production gun. Mine's got a couple other little bells and whistles that are pretty nice. Like for instance, I had Arnel fit me a 9mm barrel for it. I had him do some really awesome trigger work on the gun. You can see I have a custom serial number. This one's Bill 001, and this gun's actually Bill 002. Wait till you see 003. I don't even know what it's going to be yet, so I guess I have to wait too. This gun, I mean, really the only extra stuff that I have is I had some extra barrels fit for it, and you know, I put an aluminum trigger in it, and it's got a beautiful, beautiful trigger and action job done by Arnel. He does just fantastic work. I know also Michael Santos out of the Philippines did some work on it, and they were sending me pictures along the way, and it was really cool. So if you want to see some more stuff on that, the 22 TCM midsize VZ, this is a really fantastic cartridge, capable of dinging targets out at, you know, I've been shooting targets out at 100 yards with it, and I'm by no means any kind of long distance shooter. My father and I both have this gun, and it's a real head turner. It's a crowd pleaser. I've let about half the rounds that have come out of this barrel have come out from strangers at the range that just had to know what was making all that fire and all that noise. This one may not look like anything super special, but it definitely is. The whole rear's all blended. It's all packed full of STI parts, 3-dot sights. I kind of blued in the logo just to kind of make it a little bit duller compared to this one's got the big bright roll mark on it. But this is a 9mm, and I've put thousands and thousands of rounds through this particular gun. This is my go-to IDPA shoot gun, so it's kind of got a gigantic red fiber optic up on the front for quick acquisition, and it's got a really great trigger, and it also has a very pronounced barrel crown on it that really seems to add a lot of accuracy to the to this gun. This thing, I mean, oh good, there goes my furnace, fantastic. This gun basically shoots lead all day. I mean, that's my lead gun. I shoot it all the time. Great recoil, fantastic extraction, flawless performance, of course. It was tuned by, you know, some of the best guys in the industry. So now that you see my TCM, and you saw my 9mm, I want to show you this new centerpiece. I mean, this thing is awesome. This is what I was carrying before, which is a CS. Again, it's got a bunch of STI parts and whatnot in it, and every single one of my guns, because I'm a lefty, not by choice, has an ambidextrous safety, so you'll see that on everything I've got too. You know, just like most of my other guns, it's got Dawson Precision front sights, and it's all polished up inside and everything. It's an awesome gun. The 3.5 CS is a fantastic shooting gun. It's got a little bit of kick because it's so small, using like a 24 pound recoil spring and everything like that. You know, especially when you go popping out some Hydra shocks or something like that. But you know, you still get to hold 7 rounds in the magazine and 1 in the tube if you choose to do so. And it's a fantastically accurate gun. One of the things I liked about it is the shorter profile. I carry all my carry guns in a crossbreed inside the waistband holster, and it gives me that little, just a little bit shorter of a profile, so I'm not printing in my shirt too much. So that's where this came in. I wanted something that was good for a little bit longer distances, something that was pretty and flashy, and I really wanted to do something with the new Armscor logo, which I absolutely love. You can also tell that obviously this gun is blued instead of Parkerized, and I wish you could see it in person. Everyone who has seen it in person is just blown away at how good the bluing is. I don't think God himself could have blued this gun any better. This was something Arnel built for me. It's got the front serrations, it's got the rear serrations, all in the wide style. The whole gun has got the melted over finish, so all the corners, all the edges, the thing's 100% snag free. It's got a lot of really cool features. He actually put my names in the grip, which is pretty cool. It's got the trick trigger. This is an aluminum trigger that was Duracoated black. The STI hammer, the inside of it's all Duracoated, it's all blued. The whole rear on the gun is just ridiculously awesome as far as how it all blends together. Everything is precision fit. I mean, even like, look at one of the greatest examples is, look at that, the extractor tube. I mean, you can't even see it. I'm trying to get some glare on it so that you can see it, but everything is so absolutely perfectly fit on this gun that it's just ridiculous. You can see that it's got, well, it has my serial number on the side there, and it has my name engraved down the side. Anything that you see that looks like imperfections is simply dust. The thing is like as shiny as a mirror. And in fact, I'm afraid to carry it. I'm sorry, Arnel. It's so beautiful, I don't even know what I'm going to do. You can see it's got a tri-top slide, which is really cool. As does the 22 TCM. The 22 TCM is a tri-top slide, and I really like that. However, you can actually see the pronounced edges on this. And on this particular gun, everything is just smoothed over. It's just so nice and smooth. You can see it's also got some really nice serrations down the top. Sort of reminds me of the old, like, some of the old Smith pistols and such. It's got a black barrel. I had them do it in the traditional Filipino Calibre 45, which is pretty cool. The gun bluing is it just blows my mind how nice it came out. You can even see that some of the best attention to detail are just the little things, and again, there's dust and things like that on it because I just cannot keep it clean. But how well the sight is just blended into the frame. The bull barrel actually sticks out to 4.25-inch bull barrel. Everything's all polished up, and it's actually rounded out so that it's smooth on the end of the barrel there. But the gun is it's absolutely gorgeous. Everyone who's seen it just can't believe how fantastic it looks. Its function is flawless, and I really couldn't be happier. To be honest with you, like I said, I'm a little bit scared to carry it because it's so nice. If I drop it, I'm certainly going to cry. That's for sure. Obviously, it's got the Ed Brown style safety with the wider serrations in the back, which is kind of cool because it goes along with the front. You can even see the beaver tail I'm sorry, I'm using my iPhone and it's kind of junky here for taking video, but you can even see the beaver tail was slimmed down. I mean, there is no stone left unturned on this thing. Absolutely everything has been blended, melted, fitted, and internally it's just, I mean, the thing is just immaculate internally. The function is flawless. I wouldn't expect anything less from Arnel. I mean, he's done a bunch of work for me, and we've kind of tossed back and forth favors and things like that throughout our time working together on some of these projects. And I just wanted to put this out there, put big props up for him for all the hard work that went into this. I know I've done some melting and fitting and blending and stuff like that, and I know what goes into this, and I mean, this is just a prime example of how much dedication and time. There's so many hours that go into turning something that's boxy and round, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for a carry pistol, this thing is smooth as a baby's ass. So I just wanted to kind of show this thing out to a couple people. It's not a production pistol, unfortunately. Maybe someday it will be. I don't know. This gun became one. However, this just goes to show you what Rock Island Armory and Armscor International is capable of doing. This is something in the Philippines. I believe they have a custom shop that does this sort of thing. So hopefully, maybe down the road with their venture into the United States market and things like that, that they will get into doing some more of this stuff. I mean, I certainly am well ready and well willing to pay the premium to have this kind of a gun. I mean, when I got this thing dropped off at my FFL, I had a lot of people drooling over this thing. And they were all wanting to know how much and where to get one and everything, and I kind of had to skirt that question because that's sort of something that I worked out with Arnel and Martin and such. So, it's not exactly something that anybody just off the street can buy, unfortunately, but, maybe someday this will become something that down the road we'll be able to offer as a production pistol. So again, some of my best guns he's worked on. They have just the best gunsmiths. I really think they do such a fantastic job between, Gene and Sean and Arnel, and working with Martin from time to time on some small projects and stuff like that. I really can't wait to see what they come out with this year. I can't find out what that thing is that Martin mentioned in his YouTube video of what their secret gun is or whatever their project is. I guess they're, something's in development. Whatever it is, I want it. Again, huge TCM cartridge fan. I load it. I love it. I shoot thousands of them. I've let lots of other people shoot hundreds of my TCM ammo. And every time I go to the range, I have a great time. So I just wanted to share some of this stuff, show you some of these fantastic weapons he's worked on for me. And really, I wanted to show you this bad boy because the pictures don't do it justice. Unfortunately, video probably won't do it justice, but having a really nice carry gun with a really nice cartridge in such an awesome package is just something worth sharing. So thanks again, and if you want to check it out, if you go out to KeystoneWeapon.com, I have some more pictures and things like that on there. But yeah, so there you go. Have a good day, guys. Later on.